Senate Republicans say they have the votes to pass a $1.4 trillion tax overhaul, but they're working late this Friday evening.
The lone GOP holdout is citing concerns about the deficit, and not a single Democrat is on board. Reporter Mola Lenghi has more from Capitol Hill.
The biggest tax bill in 31 years is poised to clear the Senate with only one Republican dissenting, Tennessee deficit hawk Bob Corker.
They know I've got fiscal concerns, and I'm probably a dinosaur in that regard.
Last-minute concessions were made to satisfy a few wavering Republicans, adding in a deduction for individual property taxes capped at $10,000 and reviving the alternative minimum tax.
You will see in your paycheck more of your hard-earned money.
Not a single Democrat will vote for the plan and claim most lawmakers haven't read the final version.
Nobody knows what's in here, 479 pages.
How can you declare which way you're going to vote on a bill that you haven't read?
Some senators even tweeted about the crossed out portions and scribble in the margins. The bill's passage would get Congress one step closer to handing President Trump his first legislative victory. The bill contains the president's essential corporate tax break. A group of business leaders was asked recently if they would invest those savings in their workforce. White House economic advisor Gary Cohn was disappointed by the response.
Why aren't the other hands up?
Democrats are calling this another run at trickle-down economics that won't work. Republicans insist their tax cuts will fuel the economy and help Americans of all income levels. Mola Lenghi, CBS News, Capitol Hill.
According to the Joint Committee on Taxation, the bill would also add $1 trillion in debt over a decade by eliminating revenue-generating taxes.
Former National Security Advisor Michael Flynn struck a deal with prosecutors today in connection with the investigation into Russian meddling in the 2016 presidential election. The retired general pleaded guilty to lying to the FBI about conversations during the presidential transition with the Russian ambassador to the U.S. On two separate occasions, Flynn spoke with the ambassador about foreign policy matters involving Russia. Flynn's plea deal requires him to cooperate in Mueller's investigation. He is the fourth Trump associate to be charged in the probe. President Donald Trump is not mentioned in the court documents as being aware of Flynn's phone calls.
Two ranked teams battling it out on the ice as UND takes on Western Michigan. Highlights from the Ralph later in sports.
And plenty of people are protecting themselves against HIV by taking a pill, but doctors say many more need to start.